Welcome to another edition of the Story Behind the Car, and what a beautiful, beautiful car we have. It's a 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge, and I'm with Frank. And Frank, can you tell us about your beautiful and amazing car?
Sure. It's a 70 GTO Judge.
Okay.
It's got a Rimmer 3, 4-speed, close ratio. The number's correct on the motor, intake, carb, the whole smear.
And how long have you had it?
Had this car 22 years.
Oh, wow. And what condition was it in when you got it?
Sad.
Sad.
It came off of an 1/8 mile drag strip.
Oh, wow.
Lived on a drag strip for like 10 years before I got it. And
holy cow.
I had to do a lot of work to it.
Yes. And did you do most of the work or all the work?
Everything but the paint.
Everything but the paint. And the paint is gorgeous. It looks like you could just reach in there.
Actually, when you clay bar them every year and polish them up good, that's what happens.
Yeah. And is that what you recommend to people, to do the clay bar?
Clay bar every year.
Yeah. I have a clay bar. It's like a towel, almost like a washcloth, but it's clay bar on one side.
Oh, that works.
It makes it so easy.
You want to do a fine one. You don't want to do a coarse
Yes.
one.
Yes.
But the paint hasn't been redone in 20 years. So.
Wow. And the striping and the colors, that's all factory?
That's all. Well, it's factory original, but these are reproductions.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Now, when I got the car, the only way you could tell it was a Judge was the emblem on the the glove box.
Holy cow. Did it still have the original hood at that time?
Had the original hood, but didn't have a Rimmer on the hood or anything.
Okay.
Like I say, it lived on a 1/4 mile or an 1/8 mile drag strip, and there was a fuel cell in the back, the battery in the back, and the whole works.
Man. And did you say it's a 4-speed car?
Yes, 4-speed car.
Okay.
You got the factory 8-track in it.
Oh yeah, I see the 8 tracks there.
Everything's stock and factory on it.
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm shooting a video right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And that's my wife's pet.
No, okay. Tony the Tiger, or what?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger in the tank.
Oh yeah, that's what the slogan was.
Yeah. People have it. They look at this. They look at the sticker,
Yes.
and they'll see it's $4,200, and they say, "Oh my Lord!" Well, yeah. I graduated college in '71. My first year's wages was $7,200
Yeah.
for the college degree. So that tells you a little.
Yeah, that's almost about 7 months worth of work.
Oh yeah.
Boy, it is such a nice car, Frank.
Thank you.
And can I open the door?
Sure.
Now, would they have had a 5-speed then, or only 4-speed?
4-speed, all you could get.
Yeah. Yeah, the Europeans came out ahead of us as far as 5-speed.
Sure did.
And was it a bucket seat when you got it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This interior was in it when I got it. I redid the interior when I did the car.
Yeah.
All the interior work with the exception of the headliner, I did it.
And I'm going to see if I can get the mileage. It looks like, is it 98,000?
Yep.
I just had a comment on a video today. Can you start shooting the mileage? So
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Actually, it's 198,000.
198,000?
I've got about right at 80,000 on it since I redid it.
Okay.
This car's been basically coast to coast and bottom to top.
Wow. And driving it?
Yep.
Yeah, good for you. I just want to hit the.
Oh yeah, got it. It's won several national awards.
Oh, okay.
GTO Nationals, the POCI Nationals.
It sure is nice. And you're a member of the Pontiac GTO Club of St. Louis?
Yes.
Is that the proper name, Pontiac
No, it's
GTO?
Gateway GTO.
Gateway GTO. And did it have the rear spoiler on when you?
This is original spoiler.
Okay.
See the seam marks here?
Yes.
That shows it's original.
Okay.
Reproductions are all smooth through there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I mentioned that so you could give our viewers more detail.
Yeah.
And do you live in Illinois?
Yes.
Okay.
Bartelzo.
What is it?
Bartelzo.
Where is that located?
It's about 20 miles east of Scott Air Force Base.
Okay.
It's about 60 miles from here.
Yes. And I guess out in the middle of a field.
Pretty much.
I have never heard of it. I know where Scott is. I used to do a lot of work. Used to call on the military.
We're in a subdivision surrounded by cornfields.
Okay. Oh, and it has 4 exhaust tips.
Yeah, that's the dual tip seat. That's the factory tips.
Yeah. And then these are for the jack. A lot of young people
Right.
probably don't realize that, but
And if you ever use that for your jack, you're nuts.
it will chip the chrome.
Chip the chrome, bend the bumper mounts.
Yeah.
You know, the whole works. I would not let anybody put a jack under this.
No. And here's the
That's
paperwork on the
That's
jack.
a sticker.
Yeah.
But it's basically put back the way it came out of the factory.
Yes.
With the exception, it looks better than when it came out of the factory.
Well, it looks awful nice though right now.
Yeah.
That paint is just amazing how deep it is. And like you said, you clay bar it every year. And may I open the passenger door,
Sure,
Frank?
go ahead. Gotta unlock it. Okay, you're bad as my wife.
Boy, it is such a beautiful, beautiful example. And I'm assuming you get lots of thumbs up, smiles, and waves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's why we drive it.
Yeah. And your wife said pictures too. People
Oh,
ask.
yeah. They'll drive up beside us going down the interstate and take pictures.
Yeah. Well, we'll wrap things up by looking at the motor one more time.
Okay.
Was it Flip Wilson that used to say, "Here comes the judge"?
Yep.
Yeah.
The basically it's got the Ram Air 3 exhaust manifolds,
Okay.
Ram Air 3 heads,
Okay.
Ram Air 3 intake, correct Ram Air 3 carburetor. Everything's correct on it.
Yes. And when you step on it, does it have that beautiful sound?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When it opens up.
Well, I've actually got a little bit bigger exhaust on it than what came out on it.
Okay.
It's a little louder than what it came out originally.
Yeah. And not that you would break the law, but how fast have you had it?
115, 120, something
Yeah.
like that. And that was on Texas Speedway.
Oh, okay.
This car's been on, I don't know, 6 or 7 of the big speedways.
And is that part of the GTO club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
GTO, the Pontiac Club.
Yeah.
On the Texas Speedway is the best one. We got going faster on it than we did anyway.
And was that because of higher banks or?
No, we just drove faster. They let us drive faster.
They let you. Yeah, I've gone on a couple of speedways and they regulate, but if you drift back, let it lag back a little bit and then catch up.
You can't leg back too far because when that pace car catches up with the back one, they quit.
Yeah. Well, thank you again. Anything that we haven't mentioned that our viewers should know about?
Not really. The only thing is on the license plates, it says Ram Air 370.
Oh,
Illinois,
okay.
And they're not a current Illinois license plate.
Yes.
But in Illinois, you can drive something like that as long as you got your registration slip and your plate and your car.
Yeah, Missouri allows you year of manufacture as long as that number isn't taken.
Right.
Yeah. And I guess Illinois is similar then.
Well,
And I'm going to shoot this information just for those
okay.
GTO curious and purist. Well, thank you so much, Frank. Thanks for sharing your beautiful car and telling us the story behind your car.
More than happy to.